Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dragon Quest VIII. We defeated the Red Fang and Blue Horn in the last episode. Or was it the other one? Red Horn and Blue Fang, that's what it was. Cash and Carrie are ready to get to the Doors of Judgment. Let's take a look at this over here first. Nope, nothing. I guess those two were just sitting around in here. Let's take a look at them, the two monsters. Yeah, hold on, Trode. I'm in the middle of stuff. Alright, Dragon Graveyard. Alright, so we got the killing machine, invented by the infamous Dr. Dorte. These killing machines, I don't know if that's a reference to something. These killing machines don't feel pity, remorse, or fear. Once activated, they will not stop until every living creature within range has been terminated. Defeated 7 of them. Alright, and we have Redhorn, one of the guardians of the Doors of Judgment, deep within the Dragon Graveyard, has carried out his duty for too many years to remember. So 1,500 gold and 4,200 experience points. Main habitats, unnamed isle, etc. One of the guardians of the Dragon Graveyard attacks candidates to test their worthiness to undertake the trial. 3990 XP and 1,200 gold. So, and they do drop strong antidotes. Both of them drop strong antidotes, but the Red Horn also has a slight chance of dropping a Seed of Strength. So, there we go. Oh, they're already in here. How dare you already be in here?
All I have to do is open these doors, and the family crest will be marked on my hands.
That looks like a very hot doorknob there.
Owie! Ow! 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 What's up with this door? It's all hot. I'm so going to get burned.
Well, duh. The burn is the mark of the family heir. Why do you think they're called Doors of Judgment? If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
This isn't the kitchen.
So I have to open both of these doors? I can barely get the one open. It's impossible to do alone. Whatever. Guess there's only one thing to do.
Wear gloves.
If you feel sorry about that dirty trick you pulled, now's your chance to make up for it. Help me open the doors. If you do, I'll agree to split the fortune. That means we'll own the casino together.
Aw, they came to an
Deal?
understanding.
You won't hear me complaining, but don't come crying to me if you start regretting it later.
Come on. That side's all yours.
Let's do it.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
What are you crying about? This is nothing compared to getting smacked upside the head by a monster.
I mean, her hands might be much more delicate than her head.
I'm not crying. I just want to get back home and put some ice on my hand. Ow!
Not until after we go in and have our audience with our ancestor.
Can we come in too?
Bodyguards! You'd better come too. We're not done here yet.
Thanks. I wanna speak with the ancestor too. Also, let's move back a little bit. Why does it look like his outfits are rags? There's a lot of them. I wonder if they all look the same. That's not the right button, game. Me. You know, I figured the markings on the stone were going to be an inscription from our ancestors. Guess I was wrong. I don't see anything else that looks like a message either. What a total waste of time. Why did we even come down here? So this is it, huh? The place where you can listen to the oh-so-wise words of the great Golding's past. But now that I'm here, I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to do next. Man, I wish I'd listened to Dad more carefully. Alright, fine. I'll touch the orb. Ald touches the crystal ball that sits on the pedestal. Hey, maybe we could take this to Calderasha.
Well done, child of my children's children. You have reached the inner sanctum.
Oh, it's just a recording. I was hoping his ghost would actually be caught here. Lame. Wonder if he'll say, "Help me, Goldie One Kenobi, you're my only hope."
In so doing, you have completed the trials and proven your worthiness as heir. Now, hearken to my words.
Have all the previous Goldings just not murdered the Redhorn and Blue Fang or something?
Noble blood courses through your veins.
Yeah, it doesn't actually.
As a trusted descendant, you have an obligation to protect this noble heritage. You may never permit this bloodline to end.
Well, one of them sure did.
For whilst it endures, the world shall remain at peace.
Oops.
That was our ancestor?
Well, no, because you're adopted.
Sure looks that way. That crystal seems to be enchanted with some sort of power that shows an image to us.
He said not to let the bloodline die out, but isn't that impossible? We were adopted, after all. The family bloodline ended when Father was killed.
Well, we can't do anything about that now. All we can do is work together to make the casino even more successful. Anyway, we've heard what he had to say. Let's go home. And don't forget, travelers, you're still on the payroll as bodyguards until we get back.
But you're not actually going to accompany us back. Alrighty. Or the game is just going to teleport us back. That works too.
What happened? What are you two doing together?
Is Jessica not there because I could have done this without her? Maybe I could have.
Does this mean you still don't know who won?
Come on, it's obvious. It must have been a draw.
Does this mean the casino's gonna stay closed? Give me a break.
I just want to do some more gambling, man.
Listen up, all of you. As you can see, the contest was a draw. However, an heir has been decided.
Both of us are inheriting our father's fortune. Together.
And as proof, we have both obtained the mark of the Golding clan from the Dragon Graveyard.
I resent you guys using my Dragon Quest fanfare music for yourselves. That is my music. You are not allowed to use it.
They look just like the scars Golding had on his hands. Yeah, he used to show 'em off all the time down the pub, he did.
We also have some good news for everyone. The casino will reopen tomorrow!
Yay! Time for more gambling!
Yes! Yes! Yeah! Ooh, yeah!
Only
About
one guy.
maiden time.
Only one guy is really happy there.
And finally, we need to thank you for protecting us, my traveling friends. But we're exhausted at the moment.
I mean, you're welcome. You can give me, you know, I'll take 10% of Golding's fortune. I think that's fair.
We'd like you to stay in the mansion tonight as our guests, so we can properly reward you tomorrow.
Yeah, with 10% of Golding's fortune. And a line of credit. The party rests at Cash and Carry's mansion. And then morning comes.
Good morning, Ald. I see you're up. The Master and Miss would like to see you, so perhaps you could make your way to their room when you're ready.
Okie dokie. Although we did have Jessica asleep in the bed, so I don't know. Do they mean downstairs? I think they mean downstairs. They did.
Morning, Ald. Did you sleep okay?
Sure.
That's good. I'm feeling much better after a night back in my own bed, I can tell you. That labyrinth was a real chore. I'm sure glad to be back to my home comforts. Anyway, it's thanks to you that we made it back okay. We owe you. Yeah, you guys saved our lives. We'd have been toast if it hadn't been for you. But you know, going through that together really made us realize how important we are to each other. We've decided not to fight anymore.
I can guarantee you that will not last.
No doubt that promise will last all of 5 minutes, but I'm sure we'll only fight like, you know, normal brothers and sisters.
All right, fair enough. At least you're aware of it.
Anyway, we want to give you some casino tokens as a reward. We've got 600 for you. We've reopened the casino this morning, so when you have time, go take a look around.
Okie dokie. But first... Oh.
Well, there they go. I guess this is goodbye.
Aw, she likes us. And also, we're gonna be back.
You know, before we met them, I never imagined things would turn out like this. I mean, both of us inheriting Dad's fortune? Who would have believed that?
I know, it's so weird. Fortune's being divided amongst the, heirs? That never happens.
Looking back, I can't believe how stubborn we were acting about being sole heirs. It's amazing how easily people can change when they put their minds to it.
Watch it there, big brother. This talk of becoming sole heir, it's freaking me out.
What? I'm just planning on assassinating you.
Don't worry, I'm not suggesting anything. We're in this together, I swear. On the mark on my palm.
I swear it too, Cash. On the mark of our family. And on the memory of our father.
I like the framing there with the picture back there.
Now that we're working together, we can make the Golding family more successful than it's ever been. Let the good times roll!
I love that part. That's my favorite. All right. We did get a ding. I don't have anything else to make right now. But there is some bronze armor that we can eventually sell. For good measure, why don't I... Bunny tail and... hairband. So we can make one of those. Alright, we are, of course, onto something there, because we've made it before. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you hadn't been on hand in the dragon graveyard, who knows what would have happened to Cash and Carry. As for me, I'm still kicking myself for losing it in the labyrinth. The goddess frowns upon the choker.
I couldn't believe how quickly Cash and Carry started fighting after their father passed away. It was sad. But things have turned all right in the end. All's well that ends well, I guess.
I say you really helped Cash and Carry out of a tight spot. Now it's up to us to keep him safe.
Yes, it is, and you're probably going to fail. But, I mean, you know, hey, it's fine. Hey, are the monsters in the dragon graveyard really strong? I figured you know since you went there as bodyguards.
Yeah, actually they are.
They are, huh? I thought so. I was going to check it out for myself, but it sounds like I'd be in over my head.
Just put a party together. And maybe grind a little first.
Hi, I went to the dragon graveyard with Cash and Carry too. Do you remember me?
Of course I do.
You do? Great. That sure was a tight scrape. They left me behind in the labyrinth when I ran out of magic power. Said a sorceress with no sorcery is no good to anyone. Nice, huh?
That is so not true. You just gotta carry around some good items. Have a weapon to back you up. You're not useless. You might not be as good as you were before, but it's fine. The mansion's security was tight as a drum when Cash and Carry were away. Not even an ant could get in or out. But a Dolmagus surely could have. And thanks for saying that, Zappa. Now that the issue of who's inheriting the Golding fortune is settled, all I can think about is one thing. Ridding this world of Dolmagus, that monster who killed Mr. Golding! What? You defeated Dolmagus? Don't be silly. I'm sure he's still alive and well. Nope. We murdered his face. Right good and proper.
So the casino's open again? I'm not one for gambling, but that nightly bunny girl show is a different story. Just thinking about those fishnet tights and bunny ears makes me break out in a sweat.
Ew. Get away from you. So Golding's fortune went to his adopted children. Really? Interesting. Golding didn't have any living relatives, so I was expecting his legacy to die when he did. I mean, someone's gonna inherit. Hey there, the casino's open for business again. I can hardly wait to get in there and hit the slots.
Welcome to Baccarat, home of the world's largest casino. Finally, I can use that line again. I just couldn't bring myself to say it when the casino was closed. Some people are worried that Cash and Carry about Cash and Carry running the casino, but I think they'll do a fine job. It's just like I was telling everyone, hate and love are the opposite sides of the same coin. I knew they'd make up in the end. My friend went to the dragon graveyard as one of Cash and Carry's bodyguards. He said that not only did he fail to protect them, but he had to be saved by some temporary bodyguards for hire. Yeah, that was me. That was me. Did you hear the news? Cash and Carry have decided to run the casino together. I guess neither one of them won that dangerous competition they held. So what was all the fuss about then?
Well, they won it together. I came here all the way from Simpleton, but ended up spending all the money I'd set aside for gambling waiting for the casino to reopen. All the rotten luck. I still can't believe it. I never would have expected Cash and Carry to make up and inherit their father's fortune together. Their father must be smiling up in heaven right now, that's for sure. Well, he was smiling on the portrait, that's for sure. Welcome to the mansion of Cash and Carry, co-owners of the casino. I'm happy the casino is open again, but I still can't get the image of that jester who killed Golding out of my mind. Such a pity, he'd say.
Yeah, don't worry. He's taken care of.
I murderized him.
Welcome to Baccarat Casino, the world's greatest. Viva Baccarat! Viva Baccarat! Viva Baccarat! All the games here require tokens. You can exchange your gold coins for tokens at the counter over there. Good luck!
I don't know if the tokens transfer between casinos. Are you unfamiliar with the rules for bingo? No, I'm familiar. Oh, so you've played it before. Great, have a good game then.
Bingo, bingo! Thank you, Slimy!
Hey, here, Slime Doll. They used to pick the bingo balls. It's so well done, I thought it was real at first. Are you sure it's not real? I guess the eyes aren't right.
You want to crack at this machine? Sure thing. I'd be happy to move on for the low, low price of 5 casino tokens. What do you say?
Nope.
Well, fine then. Now buzz off.
No matter how much you win, you can't ever exchange your tokens for gold. Sensible people know to gamble only what they can afford to lose. If you don't have any extra, you shouldn't be gambling. That's a good point.
I'm so glad they reopened the casino. This is the only place in the world where you can play roulette.
Well, I can play roulette with you, sir.
Russian roulette.
Roulette is a game for real gamblers. It's hard to win, but when you do, boy, what a score. That's why I don't have any interest in slots or bingo.
Dang it all, I was so close. Why can't I ever win this game?
Welcome to the exchange counter.
I do. Okay, so they do translate between places.
Welcome to the exchange counter where you can trade your casino tokens for all sorts of prizes. You currently have 9,700 tokens, sir. Would you like to trade some for a prize?
Okay, so prayer ring. Restores some MP when used as an item. It also increases defense when worn. Spangled dress, a chic dress worn by fashionable women about town. Saint's ashes, holy ashes that can be used to purify cursed objects. We do want a bunch of those. Falcon blade, a sword capable of slicing twice in rapid succession, faster than a falcon in flight. It's a pretty good weapon, but it's pretty weak compared to what we have right now. I think overall the damage is still going to be better than the Zombie's Bane, but it's hard to say. Liquid metal armor. Metallic armor that reduces damage from curses by 2/3. I don't know what that means. But it is also usable by everyone. Gringham Whip. A legendary whip capable of hitting all enemies in a single lash. That's a pretty big boost to damage for Jessica. Alright, so the thing that we are definitely going to want, we're definitely going to want a spangled dress. The prayer ring is the only one that sells for more money than the tokens are. Well, I mean, you can't trade in the tokens, get these, and then go sell them and make a profit. But every single one of these is worth less than the numerical value of the tokens. I'm not sure exactly what the number is, but this one is worth 1,500 gold for 1,000 tokens. Everything else, like this, is worth less than 3,000 gold, less than 5,000 gold, less than 10,000 gold, less than 50,000 gold, and less than 200,000 gold. So if you want money, you buy prayer rings and you sell them. That is the way to make money. It's the same thing back at the other casino. The first item in the list, magic water. It's a good item. Both of them are good items. But that one is 100 tokens and worth 150 gold, whereas everything else is worth less than the token amount. We do have 3 prayer rings, but we're gonna want some Saint's ashes. I don't know exactly how many, but a fair number. I think we're gonna want at least one more spangled dress for alchemy. Falcon blade is good. Liquid metal armor, everyone can wear it, so we're going to want that. And, of course, the Gringham whip. So we're looking at 400... yeah, like, just conservatively say 430,000 tokens. And that's even before buying prayer rings to sell. I am going to do a lot of gambling. I'm going to get the items. I'm going to be incredibly overpowered with all of these items. I'm going to, like, get a lot of prayer rings, sell them off, and I'm going to be buying at least one of everything that is available that I haven't bought yet because of... Yes, I have changed my mind. Because we do want... I don't know that there's anything that comes from it, but I want to fill out the collected item list. So... 211 total items. I'm not sure exactly what the numbers are. 47 total weapons, 32 armor, 13 shields, 20 helmets, 24 accessories, 57 items, and 18 important items. So we're going to want to get all of those. And then there's also some alchemy stuff that we're going to be able to do with some of those things. And of course, we'll be able to equip up and... make our characters even more powerful than they are right now. I mean, getting 2 levels out of... Okay, so that's where that door leads. Getting 2 levels out of the, that cave with the metal slimes. Metal King slimes. Pretty impressive. I don't think there's any items hanging around in here. One treasure around here, so I'm going to have to look for that. It might be locked up, but I'm not positive. But let me go ahead and save state. And we'll do a round of gambling. I do need to look to see what the best bets are. Okay. I wasn't expecting him to... I thought that he would lead to the game. You can place a single token bet on one area or a variety of different areas. Areas on which you've placed a bet will be highlighted in light blue, letting you check your strategy in a single glance. Looking to change your fortunes? Interested in staking a bet on the roulette wheel? The rules are simple. All you have to do is predict where the ball will land on the wheel. I guess I don't talk to you? Yeah. It's a roulette wheel. Would you like to play? Yes. Okay, now I will save state. Okay. Alright, so you can place a single bet. The odds are 28 to 1 that you get a payout. Yeah, so it says multiplier 28. So if you put down 100, you'll get 2,800. 14 for, let's see. So you can do any 2, and it's 14. You can do 4 for 7. There's a way to do 9s. Okay, so you can do a column, that's 8. That's 5 for 2 columns, and 3 for 2. You can do evens, which is a 2 multiplier. Red is a 2 multiplier. You can do a full row, which is a 3 multiplier. So the way that I believe the Fax recommends that you proceed to start with is start off with, let's see. Okay, so you start off, assuming that you only got the 600, you put 300 on this, and then 300 on this. Okay, and we'll see if we get it. So basically, that means we'll get a we'll get 3 times our bet, which is more than we put down total. If we get 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, we'll get 3 times our bet. I believe if we do, yeah, this is 3, right? Yeah. If it's 3, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll get 3 times our bet. So we get more out of that either way. If we get 3, 6, or 9, then we will. I think we'll get 3 times. We'll get double that. 3 times our bet times 2. I don't want to do math on string. So let's go ahead and confirm our bets. Spin the roulette wheel. Around she goes. $13 is gonna be a miss, I believe. Better luck next time. Yeah. All right. So, I do not know if. Ooh, dang it. Went too far. I don't know if it's gonna be fixed every time. So let's find out. Let's actually speed things up a little bit. Do I get 13 again? No. All right, 20. Okay, so I can pretty easily manipulate this, it looks like, with save states. And basically, I'm just going to be... I have enough tokens that I can do some of the higher bets. Like, this is just the recommended starting bet. And once I get to a good amount, I think that it tends to be, like... a single bet on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a bet on the entire group, and maybe a bet on the columns. But I'm not positive, because that, you generally will make out in some of them. If you put 500 on each of the columns, you're actually coming out less than even, because it can land on a 0. And like evens, odds, red, blue, because of that 0, everything is slightly less than 1-to-1. But there is, I believe, a bet that you can do here that has a better payout than average. And I need to go look around for that. I think I saw that, and I need to go look for that and figure out if that is the case. And I will be doing some wagering off camera, and when we come back next time, hopefully I will have lots and lots of money and items. I may not get everything. I may hold off on some things. I'm kind of leaning towards getting money right now, in fact. If I feel like like the Gringham Whip is really good, and I don't necessarily know that I want to jump right to getting that. Same thing with the liquid metal armor. Just because that might be a little bit too powerful. If I just get a lot of money and go around buying stuff and getting some alchemy going, that might be what I do. But I don't know right now. We're going to have to see. Anyway, that will be for next time. I want to thank you guys for watching. I will see you then.